going to carry on with some tags, and I'm going to make, I've got loads of scraps. I'm going to make some clusters from them, and I'm going to just add those to my tag bases, I think. I just want some, you know. Ooh, look at that, it's already ripped. That will do me. Something to add on to my tags just for a bit of interest. This is just the seam from the edge of something. Quite like that. I've got loads of little bits of lace and stuff. This is that tablecloth that I'm still using up. I know. I think I'll be using this forever. I do have a seam ripper somewhere. I can just rip it instead of cutting it. Seen Susan do that. She gets some really cool results. Look at that. Look at them frays. That's cool, isn't it? So just some really grungy clusters. Maybe we'll go across. And then I can add something else to it. I need something underneath. Right at the bottom. Maybe like that, and then I can put a picture or something on the top. I think that will look nice. But of course I'm going to do some stitching, because I love a bit of stitching on my clusters. You can glue these by all means. I cannot get that one. It won't go on. Get on. Oh, tough. So I do love a bit of stitching. Whether it's machine stitching or hand stitching, I just think it adds a little bit to your tag. So if you can grab yourself some, this is just some embroidery thread. I had a boatload. So there's a few different colours. There's colours that I'm never going to use, but I quite like this colour for my shabby grungy journal. Lapbook. Shabby grungy lapbook is what I meant to say. So I'm just going to go across. Come on. It doesn't want to sew through that top one. And we're going to pop this. I might have it coming that way. So what I'm going to do is go down. Oh, come on. It doesn't want to go, guys. It doesn't want to go. Oh. I'm not doing another one of them. That's too hard. Oh, Snowbell, what is it now? I've just given her some dreamies to keep her away while I'm doing the video. And she's had them, and now she's come back. She thinks she's going to get some more. She is very much mistaken. Right. I'm going to put this like that. No more. No more. Oops, oh well, it's folded over, doesn't matter. So it'll be at the back. So what I thought I might do is practice one of my stitches. And I learned this funny little stitch where you come up and then you go to make a little knot. I can't remember what it's called. I really need to label my stitches. And you go round your needle and then you go back down and make a knot. I don't know if I can do this on camera because I don't know whether it'll work. Maybe not. Oh, what have I done? No. Help! She distracted me then, didn't she? Right at the time when I didn't need distracting. Yeah, that's sort of what I mean. You sort of go in. Oh, what is it called? When I do my video, I'll update and remind myself what it is, and I'll write it down. But you sort of make the knot and then move up like that, and it makes like little stems. It's like just doing an ordinary French knot, but you move your needle up a bit. I can't do it. I can't demonstrate. And then you sort of move it so that you come up away from going straight back down. You move it up a bit. It's not working too well. So you end up with sort of that. I think I'll leave it at that because this is not going super well as a demonstration. And I only just want a quick bit of stitching on there. Goodness me, I'm getting in a right tangle. Come on. So that will be that one, which I think is quite cool. Right, let's have a bigger base. Let's just have a base that I can play with. Right, so I'm going to have this one. I'm going to leave all my threads dangling. I've got this bit that's folding up at the bottom. And I'm not going to put any more of that on. I'm going to put this down. And I've got some of this, but I don't really need all of that. Let's have a square. We haven't put a square on yet. I've got this black lace out, but it just doesn't seem to be going. I'm not sure I like it. I've got this out, and I've got this pink crinkly. This is just seam binding that I crinkled up. I might put a bit of that on. I'm just sort of going to layer it up a bit. But I am thinking I want to leave a space to put like a picture on. Like I've got these sort of things, little matchbox printers. And I thought that might look quite cool if I put that on. Obviously not that one, because that's green and this is pink. So we're going to have one more go at this, and then we're going to make the tags. Because doesn't seem to be a day for sewing today. Right, just a quick running stitch down there. That's all you need to do. And then I'm going to come up over here and put this on the other side. It's very fiddly when you're trying to balance it up in the air to show you. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some more knots. So you just wind it round your needle and then go back down the same hole, and that would just make a little, I think it's called a French knot, like that. And I'm going to do that just down this. I'm not going to do a running stitch for a change, just something different. And I'll go around a couple of times because this is, I think it's got 6 strands in it. I haven't cut it or divided it. And I'm going to let it crinkle as much as it wants to, like that. Wind that round a couple of times, back down the same hole. And there you've got 3 little, it's getting dark again, isn't it, here? Honestly, I hope you can see okay. The light seems fine, and then when I look in the camera, it looks really dark. Again, I'm racing against time to get something done after work before it gets dark. So there's our other one. Whether I'm going to be able to fit a picture in there or not now, I do not know, because I've made that quite small. I've got a stamp. I'm just digging through my little tub. And I've got, these are too big. I could put a word on. I really wanted a picture. I found you. I don't think you're very suitable. So I think this lady would look quite cool on there. So I'm just going to ink her up on the edges. Because everything else I've inked. I'm not doing that in my next journal. I think that'll look nice. I need to back her. And I do have some card, which is a piece of, I think this is jelly print and stenciling, and I've just put it on a card. So I'm thinking I'm just going to glue that down, cut it out, and that can be my backing. Just using what I've grabbed out, guys, using my stash. And just using stuff that I've already, you know, painted papers, and these are downloaded for, I think they're, I'm going to have to double check, but I believe they are from Artie Mays. So when I will find out who it is, who these belong to, these little matchbox things, and I will link it in my description box underneath this video. Okay. Ink the edge of that as well. Sponges fall into pieces again. And I think that will look really cool on there. So I need my tags. So I've pre-made the tags. Just put some paper on the back of some of that card that we used. And I'm just going to pop these on like this, I think. Where's my other one? It's this one. And I had this. Let's swap them over a minute. Oh, get back on. That's a bit bigger, so that might go better on there. Right. So what I think I'm going to do is glue all those down. I'm going to use my 3-in-1. And these are the 2 tags for the centre of my little Lapbook journal page. You'll see in a minute. When I do the flip through, you'll see it. I'm going to pop that under there. Oh, I want to see a bit of that. And it's going to be a bit bulky, but that doesn't matter because we've got loads of room. Loads of room. I shall probably make some more little clusters, but I won't subject you to that. There you go, that's the other one. And I think they're like very grungy, very shabby chic. Right, now we can embellish them a bit more. We can put some buttons on. Might put, I don't know which ones I've got out. That's a bit white. Put my words on. And I think, where am I going to put this button? Shall I put it up here? Oh, making decisions now. A pearl one. What do we think? Possible. got grungier ones than that. There they are. There's one. Thinking that might do. That might do nicely. Do you think? Quite. Or do we put it up there? No, I quite like that. I'm liking that. And I've actually got a little bit of cotton left on there. So what I'm going to do is, am I going to sew it on? No, I'm not going to go through that because that's horrible. No, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pretend sew it. So I'm going to go up and down. Just round it a couple of times. So I've got my cotton coming up the top like this. And then I'm going to tie a knot or a bow, whatever I can manage, with my big clumsy fingers. Right, I'll be back when I've done this. You have no idea how long it took me to do that. Like ages. You all go, no, don't put it there. I don't know. Wherever I put it, it's going to be wrong. I'm going to go with there. Okay, so there are my there's two of my grungy tags. Eventually. So, just made from scraps and a couple of focal points, and we're done. So, hope you enjoyed them, guys. I'll be back with some more tags in just a moment. Okay, we're back to some more tag making. So, I thought we'd just carry on. I know it's only been a minute for you guys. I don't know where my little card is that I usually use, but we're just going to go with this. And I need to ink. I've cut the end off again. Now, I quite like this. So I don't know if I'm going to use this somewhere. I like this. This is what I was thinking. Sort of. I hope you can see okay. We are now on artificial light as normal. Maybe I'll lift that up. That looks quite cool. Quite like that. We need another layer underneath, do you think? More fabric or more paper? I'm thinking maybe paper. This is just book page that I've stamped on. I'm thinking if I can pop something underneath, this on top, and then like a, this is Tracy Fox. This is Shabby Dabby Doodah. Just the ones I can remember, I will tell you. Now I'm thinking I need to back this. I don't know why, I just do. And I've still got some brown paper which I might use. So I just don't want to make all the tags and you not have seen any. I'm just going to tear around it. Remember, we're doing grungy. And sorry, a bit more inking. Now, maybe that'll be enough. Oh, I'm thinking that is enough layers. So we're going to just layer it up. I don't think we need a lot of glue on that one. This is very ancient book page, like 1800s. It's so thin. It's a bit like tracing paper. I mean, when it was printed, it was 1 penny. Can you imagine? Imagine that now, 1 penny. I don't want a straight edge. Right, last minute decision there. Didn't want a straight edge. Got tissue. Glue this one down. I could put muslin on, but I don't want them that thick. This one's upside down. I'll pop this on. That's a bit better. I might do some doodling around the outside of that frame, just to make it look more like a frame. Let me try some doodling first, see if I can make any sense of it. I've got my marker and I'm just gonna, I don't know, I just feel like it needs something on here. Maybe, whoops, I've gone wrong. I can't do it that way. That's funny how you can only do it one way. I better turn the tag. Okay, maybe we'll do a bit of maybe a double line of faux stitching, maybe. Quite like that. I think I'll just carry on. I might do just one line up here. Maybe I won't have a top on it. Maybe it'll just be like that. I definitely think I need a word. I don't know about that plate. Right, get my little basket back out. Empowerment. That's quite a cool word. I like that. What else have I got? Inspire. We've always got inspire, haven't we? Happiness. Pretty. I think empowerment is quite a cool one to put on. I'm liking that. This, of course, was from Happiness in Crafting. So I've got a bit of a right muddle up of different embellishments. That's what I'm looking for. Embellishments. And I'm going to go with just a simple little tag on the top. It's quite a simple tag. And I'm just wondering, I'll just put that on. I think that'll be nicely. I'm going to staple it on because I haven't used staples much. So, try and staple it properly. There we go. So that's another tag done. I'm going through them. We're getting there. And I've got this little bit of, I quite like the bit that's got, obviously it was from Decorative, some sort of embellishments on it. But I quite like the bit that says adventure at the bottom. But I need to cover this up. And maybe still get that on. Just really simple. Oh, you know that button we got out? I might put that on there. Just cover that up. I think that works. I like that. Nice and simple. I like that writing. I wish I could write like that. What do you think, guys? Think that's nice? I'll have to grungy up the edges in a minute. But I just want to get this done before... I sort of want my dinner now. And we're going to just glue this down on top of whatever that says there, so that we can't see it. I don't know where this one came from, sorry. But you know, just random pictures. I cut them out of all sorts of places. And then I put them all together and I never know which one came from where. So what I'm going to do is, hopefully without making everything come off, because I should have done this first, just sort of rough the edges up. Stay there. Just quickly run a bit of distress ink around the edge. And we just need to cover the back with a bit of coffee dye paper somewhere, or some brown paper. Right on that. I'm going to cover it with that. Like that. Didn't think I've got it all, but there you go. Tissue's disappeared. I have to use my sticky fingers. There we go. Nice simple tag. It's got 3 pieces written on the back, but you know what? Doesn't really matter. I should just leave it. And that's another one. So we've got, let me just clear, I've got so much more. I'm going to make so many more. Bit of doodling on that one. Where's the other ones we made? I've got this one. And I've got this one. I think them are the ones I made with you. I've got one more that I was just going to do here. I had another scrap bit of tea-dyed tissue paper, really thin, just for another layer. This little ephemera piece, which I'm going to put on. Okay. And I'm thinking this one needs a bit of something. A bit of something. Maybe down here. Maybe down there. I quite like that. So this is vintage lace. Let's just pop that down. I could sew this on, but so that I don't have to run off and get my sewing machine out and everything, we're just gonna go with it for today. and it's a bit crinkled up, which is fine. I'm leaving it like that. Okay. I'm thinking that might be like a tuck I can pop into an envelope or something. So I'm going to leave that quite flat. These are the ones we've made. As you can see, all pretty, these two are quite similar, but I hope you've enjoyed it, guys. I'll probably make a few more, and then I'm going to decorate the lapbook with you and finish it off and do a flip through. Okay, hopefully that'll be next time. All right, I'll see you soon, guys. Bye for now.